Hello and welcome to this video tutorial. Today we're looking at thickening up type in Adobe Illustrator. We're going to do it two ways. Firstly, we're going to just add a stroke to our type, which will allow us to thicken it up using the same color as the original type. And then we're going to do it a second way where we would thicken it up by adding an outline, and that outline can be a different color. And that's a little bit more tricky, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So I'm going to select my type here. I've typed it into the document. I'm just using Blackjack Regular, put it in using the type tool. So with my type selected, I'm going to come down here to the stroke panel. I'm going to add a stroke. So I'm going to double click here. I'm going to add a black stroke. I'll click OK. Now, you can see that I've got a problem here in that my stroke has gone in white. So let's try that again. Just be aware that sometimes Illustrator works against you. Now stroke is at the 4 here, and so we're able to add a stroke using the stroke panel up here. Be aware that we're not actually adding a 7-point stroke to this type. It's not 7 points on the outside. It's actually about 3.5 points because the stroke is aligned to the center of the type, and so only half of it is sticking out over the edge. But you can see that we have thickened this type up. And this is fully editable, so you can come back at any time and you can just reduce the stroke weight and you'll get still thicker type, but it's thinner than it was previously. So let's now have a look and see how we would add some extra thickness to our type, but use a contrasting color. To do this, I'm just going to take a duplicate of this piece of type and I'm going to turn off the stroke. So to add a different color stroke, we're going to get into a bit of a problem. So let me just add a different color stroke. So let's go for red right now. And you can see that we're having a problem here because the stroke on this particular font is actually overlapping the text. So each of these is a character and the stroke is working into the fill area. So this is not a nice result for this piece of type, and you might find that that happens with your type. So let's see how we're going to solve it. The other thing is that the stroke is eating into the edge of the type. So if we make it really, really thick, the type is going to disappear. It doesn't matter if it's the same color, but when it's a different color, we're really not getting what it is that we want. So with our type selected, we're going up here and opening up the appearance panel. You can see here that you can't see any of the fill or the stroke, and that's because it's in this characters area. So what we're going to do is double click on this and we're going to turn off our stroke and our fill, because what we can't do in this dialog, let me just put it back there for a second, what we can't do is we can't reverse the order of the stroke and the fill. So even if I try and drag the stroke under the fill so that we don't have this effect, it's not possible to do it. So what we're going to do is totally remove the stroke and the fill here. So right now we have type with no fill, no stroke. So I'm going back up here to type no appearance. And down here is the ability to add a stroke and a fill, but this time they're going to be movable. So I'm going to click here on add new stroke, because when you add a stroke you get a fill. If you add a fill you get a stroke. It's easy as that. So for my fill I'm going back to my black color. For my stroke I'm going to select here and go back to my red color, and I'm going to increase my stroke width. But this time I have the ability to pull the stroke under the fill. So I'm just changing the order of them. Now I've got a 6-point stroke, but again the same thing, because it's over the edge, we're only seeing 3 points of extra width on our font, so on our type effect. So we can increase that here, but now we don't have that ugly overlapping effect because we've put the stroke behind the type. And of course this type is now nice and thick, but it's done with a contrasting stroke, but it needs to be applied through the appearance panel because it simply won't work if you just add a stroke to a piece of text. So I hope this helps you see your possibilities for thickening up type in Adobe Illustrator. If you like carefully researched content like this, clearly presented in a step-by-step format so that you can get great results, then you'll love my Skillshare content. I'm a Skillshare top teacher. I have hundreds of short courses on Skillshare that you can access, along with thousands of other great courses, all for the price of a single subscription. If you're interested, there's a Skillshare coupon for you in the description below to use to sign up. Using this coupon benefits me as a creator, and it helps me continue to make free content available here for you also on YouTube. Thank you for joining me for this video tutorial. On the screen now, you'll see a video that I've handpicked for you. If you enjoyed the video you've just watched, I know that you're going to really enjoy the one I've picked for you to watch next.